What's up? What's up? What's up? We're back again. It's a long day. It's a long, long day. We are back. We are here with Richard Embree, dude, the devil from Talon Flats.
Hey,
Forest Publishing.
how you doing, Pops?
Hey, you know me. I'm fired up.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Man, you have a lot of energy, man, a lot of positive energy, to do all these streams. So, man, my hats off to you. That's pretty great, man, cuz I've done 12-hour streams before, and man, those are some killer streams, and to do multiple streams in one day, like, that's
Oh
that
man,
takes that takes some
the
cojones, as they say, It takes some.
CromCon is fun. Okay, when I come
Yeah.
out here and do that whole weekend, that's fun. But I mean,
Yeah.
Facebook will shut your stream down if you go too long.
I notice. Yeah.
So we do the 6 hour block and then, start again at 6 o'clock and go till whenever it ends,
Yeah.
But 6 hour blocks, 2 6 hour blocks in one day, that's, and you talk to 20, 25 different people. That's crazy. It's
when
fun.
uh when you're finished with that, is your brain just like mush? Because I remember when I did
Oh,
it, I'm just like, dude, my brain is mashed potatoes, dude. I am just
okay. So
done.
check it out. Because I start Friday night, right? And
Okay.
I have a pre-con show, and then I go all day Saturday, and I go all day Sunday, and I don't hardly sleep because everything's running through your mind. What could go wrong tomorrow? What's scheduled tomorrow? So you don't sleep, and then on Monday, I'll get up and I'll be like trying to unpack the whole weekend. But Monday I
Mm.
got shows to do too.
Oh
So I
man.
really don't even get to unpack the weekend until Tuesday. And that's why I usually take that whole week off after CromCon and just try to remember everything everybody said so that when I'm back out here next week and I say something about them, I'm not combining everybody's stuff all into one
Yeah.
big mess. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's hard to keep everybody straight. There's so
Yeah.
many great projects and great people that I've met. And there's some that stand out, like
Yeah.
Lucifer Storm, he was on earlier.
Awesome.
Lady Satan, the Ed Gein story that he's doing now. There are some people that totally stand out. You'll never forget who they are, what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then there's people that are, more quiet, more reserved. And, it's hard to keep everything, it's hard to keep it all on track.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
hard to keep it all in my mind because there's so much.
Yeah.
You
It's a lot
guys
of
are all
different.
killing it.
Yeah, a lot of different personalities, a lot of great projects coming out. Indie scene is just killing it, man. It's getting people excited. I remember when I was a kid, or even in my adulthood, like Wednesday was exciting because these new issues are coming out. Let's see what's going on. Oh, okay,
Right?
cool. Oh, it'll be here next week. Okay, cool. But I'm looking forward to it now. It has that, even though it takes a little bit longer, but it still has that excitement. Like, oh, okay, that's what this guy's doing next. Oh my god. Oh, he's working with a new artist. Oh, that's great. This is cool. So, I just it's a little bit of it's different, but it's still the same. The same excitement that I'm experiencing, at least.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Crazy kids. Crazy
Yeah,
kids.
I didn't know those were mine or yours.
Oh, they're mine, dude. They're my grandkids. They're right above me
Oh, okay.
playing WWE or something. I don't know.
Oh man.
Craziness. They're slam,
Yeah.
slam, bomb, scream.
Well, hopefully, it don't come through the roof and land on you. That'd be
Well,
horrible.
I mean, when we first moved in here, I was like, there was a few times I was like, dude. But, I mean, the ceiling is held up for a couple of years, so I figure we're good.
Not for nothing, but it'd be good for ratings. So I hope they don't land on you though. I hope no one gets hurt, but it'd be good for ratings. Yeah.
I don't want them landing on this side of the room anywhere,
Oh
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You got a lot of comics, a lot of valuables.
I don't want them landing over here nowhere.
All right.
Of course, the other side is aquarium, so they fall through the other side. We're all getting wet anyway. So, yeah,
Yeah.
dogs, fish, all the, all the stuff you're supposed to have.
Yeah, the necessities in life.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why I don't see this in the group. Man, Facebook sometimes makes me angry.
Mm.
It's like I'm broadcasting this to the madness, but I didn't see it in the madness.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it comes. Look, this thing comes up as a sales post. You got to turn off the sale format so people can see my live stream in my group.
Mm.
I'm not selling anything. I'm promoting something. You're selling something, but I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? But I need to define that real quick because this is where I shared out from. So why don't you go ahead and give people a little bit of background on yourself? Tell us where you came from. You know what? I know you've already done a project before. Give everybody a little bit of background while I share this out to about 1 million places.
Sure. So I started reading comics like around like 8, 10. I remember it was hard to get to the comic book shop. The comic book shop I went to, I grew up in Garden Grove. The comic book shop I went to was on Harbor in Garden Grove,
California.
Yes, sir.
Down there in Southern California.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
it's not as weird as people think, but yeah, there are some weirdos, but there's some real great people out here. So, but yeah, so I would go there. It would be a rarity because it was kind of far from the house. But when I would get there, it would just, oh my God, I just like fell in love with like the Punisher and Venom, and I didn't really like have anyone to like guide me along. So I was just buying the coolest cover I can find, and I just like looked at the cover for like hours, and then I actually started reading them and as I got older and started liking them. And then I kind of faded away from comics, went into music, got into like music production. And then that kind of, it ran its course. I like doing it. And, it just like I said, ran its course. I didn't really have the same passion, and then I ended up going to another Comics Unlimited. This one's off of Beach in Huntington Beach. I think they moved out somewhere like Midwest though. But yeah, I got back into reading comics, and I picked up Garth Ennis's run on the Punisher Max,
right.
And I just that led me to, oh wow, so. It's just not superheroes. They got other things going on, and then that led me to Preacher, The Watchmen, Why the Last Man, Scalped, and that was just like I felt like that was like a golden era of Vertigo. And I was just like, oh man, this is great. And it just got my creative juices going. And I'm like, well, what does it take to write a comic book? So I started looking online. I ended up going to WonderCon. They would have the panels there about indie comic book creators, because there was no live streams to tell you how to do this. No pros or up and comers that are a little bit more successful. You would have to go to a Comic Con and or comic convention and go to like a panel to learn some industry techniques or how to conduct yourself in the business. And that's where I met Vince Moore, and Vince has just been awesome. He's had multiple years, like over like 15 years in the retail comic like business, and he actually when I did this project, I reached out to him to be my editor, because he's just been around comics. He knows the formula, and I was like, Vince, I need your experience, man. I need you to fine tune and he came a part of this project because I had someone before, Dane Lamont. He did a real good job, but I think he was busy with personal issues, and so I was like, you know what? Let me reach out to someone that has some knowledge, because Dane also does have knowledge too in comics. I was like, let me reach out to Vince, and that's what ended up bringing this kind of together. And yeah, it's just because I noticed like there were some with The Last Goodbye. I wrote that actually 6 years ago before I put it out. The Last Goodbye, like when I the last campaign was, I recolored it, changed up a little bit of the dialogue, and then brought it out. Brian Brindley, what the artist was for that, he edited some like lines on there, freshened it up, and then we re-released it, because I always felt it was a solid story. And most importantly, I wanted to see if I could finish and complete and fulfill a campaign. And I felt that would be easier if I had, a project that was already done. I just need to color it so it's something new. Bring it out. I had Eric Weathers do the lettering. So now, because prior to that, I was doing lettering, and yeah, you can tell I was doing the lettering compared to him. So yeah, so yeah, so it's let me see. I'm seeing the comments.
Pros, to me, pros are anybody that's making money
Yeah,
doing what they're trying to do. If you're
yeah.
making money, you're a pro. I mean,
Well, when
look,
CG, there's pros that you can go to that'll give you advice. You know, if
yep,
you come correctly and you ask and you conduct yourself in a certain
yes.
manner, you know. So yeah, man, it's like Dan Fraga, you can go to him, Malin, of course, and these guys are reachable. Like I said, if you come with the proper respect. So
Yep.
so yeah,
So as
that's
you can tell, I already watched this video once
yeah.
before.
Yeah. So I had to learn
I
a little
watched
bit
it
of
before I brought you out because I remembered that the page count was on the video from
yeah,
your
yeah,
stream the other night. Well,
yeah.
what's up? What's up? Crack
Hail,
pack
hail.
or something. What's up? And yes, Hat Club.
Yep.
Thank you for acknowledging my little corner of what I like to call comics game. Yes, the Hat Club. It's a Hat Club.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So
So
go ahead.
I
I'm sorry.
I wanted you to give us a little bit of a rundown on the basic story of the Devil from Talon Flats, and then we're gonna throw this open a little bit. We're gonna see if we can get some people to drop some questions in the chat,
Cool.
and let's cover this thing. Let's
All
make sure
right.
everybody knows what's up.
So the main character is a bounty hunter named Raphael, who in the beginning of the story is wounded. He's shot. He ends up at Alice's house. Alice is a recent widow who took in two little boys. Uh, Unfortunately, she couldn't have children, so she's always wanted to be a mother. She takes in these two little boys. She's taking care of them. Uh, this man shows up wounded. She pulls the shotgun on him to like protect the boys, and she ends up nursing him back to health. And he feels that he's in debt to her. And what turns out is there's a the villain, if you will, the bad guy of the story. uh he's a bar owner that wants to be a cattle baron, so he wants her property, and he feels that it's owed to him, and he goes around with this whole your husband promised me to be my partner and this and that and blah blah blah, and he's trying to get her property, but she's holding strong, like, no, this is where I stay, this is where the kids are. And now that when they find out that a gentleman is staying at the house, they get a little bit more aggressive, and that leads to a western, that leads to violence, that leads to all out, that leads to a lot of cool pages of action. So, and
So
that's
I'm
that's
sitting here, and I mean, I'm looking at the cover, but I'm also checking the tiers over here on the side,
yeah,
and I'm seeing the variant cover by Cannon White and
yeah,
Preston Acevedo,
yeah.
and then I'm like, oh, and the shirt comic combo. You get all three covers.
Well, this one,
Oh,
okay. So
one
I
of the
wanted,
three covers in the
yeah,
shirt. Okay,
yeah.
okay,
I wanted to
okay.
do two of them.
All the
So
covers in the shirt right
yeah,
there for me.
yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Because I was
See,
like,
now
you know
let's
what?
go. I got a bone to pick with you guys that keep pulling all these awesome guys to do. How are we supposed to choose if we can only afford one?
That's the marketing in it, man.
Oh,
It's
how are we
like I
supposed to
want you to
choose?
I want you to go with your favorite or go with your all, So, and
Dude, I love all three of those covers. And
yeah,
although I don't know, um, I mean, I've never got to talk to Mark, okay, but
okay,
I've talked to Preston, you know.
yeah,
I mean, I love that dude,
yeah,
man.
awesome. Yeah, that's what I wanted to get. I just wanted to get awesome people
Oh
here
shit! I
on
didn't
here.
mean to do it. I did
Yeah.
not mean to Dang it! I hit the wrong button there, Jay. I did not mean to delete that awesome comment. I don't know if I can bring it back or not.
Yeah.
Can I bring it back? Oh, I pinned it. I don't know. Anyway, he said something really cool, and I accidentally smashed it. I don't know why. I don't have mods that work for me.
Because you're on your
Um,
fourth show, you're grinding.
yeah, I'm on my fourth show, and I don't have any mods in the chat. But
Yeah.
what do you mean highest? Most expensive?
Oh, they're all the
I'm not
same.
sure.
I keep them all the same. It's just a
Yeah,
matter of
standard.
choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. All three of them are 25. Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know Mark, but I love the cover.
Yeah.
I know Of course, everybody knows Cannon White's work.
Yep.
Everybody knows Preston's work, and
Yeah.
you look at that and you're just like, Preston, you dick. I'm gonna have to probably get that one.
Yeah. And it's a painting. I was just like, listen, Preston, like paint me a cover. He's like, well, just give me some details. I gave him some details. He's really cool. He we chopped it up. I told him a little about the story so he can get a feel for it. And what I like to do with artists is I just find talented artists and I get out of their way, dude. I just like hire them and get out of their way because they have the magic. I wouldn't be paying them if they didn't have the magic. So I give them the money, get out the way, and it's like Christmas, bro. I get an email or a message like here's the rough draft. Do we proceed forward? It's like yeah, we proceed forward. That's amazing. Yeah. So yeah.
Good Stuff says the highest cover was when he sang Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke on Global Frequency Studio Karaoke. That was like last night?
Yeah.
And Jay is loving this artwork. Of course,
Yeah.
everybody loves President
Thank you.
stuff. You know that.
Yeah. Yeah, and
That's
this
what I was
one's
gonna
gonna
say.
be it's gonna be an
It's like,
exclusive. This one, this is
yeah,
only being sold on this. That's it. So if you get this one, it will not be sold in any other cover. That's it. Like that's what I like to do for my supporters. I like to keep the runs small so you have a collectible, and yeah. And if I do print it again, which not this cover but the other covers, it wouldn't be the same quality. We're doing a lot less thinner stock. It would be more for mass production. This is the printed in America prime best quality you're getting with the campaign.
well, see, oh man, I'm gonna have to probably be looking at that Preston cover for sure.
Yeah.
But now look, 28 days, guys. Long way to go.
Yeah.
A lot of work to do. Got to get you on some shows. All you podcasters in the madness, you know what's up. Hit Richard up. Get him on your show. Get this thing out there. Get it seen. Because, that's what we do. We're talking about 50 plus pages. Look, what you said about letting the artist, give them the idea and let them run. Every time I've ever had somebody do a commission for me, I've given them my idea, and then I've told them, now don't do nothing for a couple months because this is going to roll around in here and roll around in here and roll around in here. And every few days, I'm going to hit you up with something else to incorporate or something else to think about. But at the end of the day, after I've talked about it for a couple months, I'm just going to turn you loose on that conversation. And you're going to draw me whatever you got out of that whole 2 months of me talking about it, right? But I turn them loose. I want their art. I don't want my art through their eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'll tell, like for Adam Fields, I told him I wanted a action number 1. I wanted to do a retro cover off the blank Action 1000 of action number 1. But I didn't want it to be like all the other action number 1s. I wanted it to be a retro art look, old style art, but I wanted Superman holding up something modern. Right?
Yeah, I see you. Yeah.
So dude checks into my background a little bit, finds out I was a Vikings fan. He's got Superman holding up the Vikings bus, dude.
There it is.
It's awesome, right?
Yeah,
it's like, let artists do what they do, y'all.
Yeah.
Just turn them loose. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they do. And I feel I get the most out of an artist when I'm working with them if I don't put the handcuffs on them. You know what I mean? I let them get their creative thing out. Oh, awesome. That's
Goon
cool.
Squad.
Do some.
Goon
Thank you.
Squad.
Thank you, Jay. Let me see. Black and gold or black and white, because that's kind of like the theme of my company. So that would be cool, man. Black and white would be cool, man.
Dude,
Thank you.
that's awesome. Awesome.
Thank you, Jay.
Now, Jay, you're going to have to drop us the link in there in the chat or send me a link to your stuff too so that we can make sure people know what you got going on too, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do in the madness,
Yeah.
You're up here. He's up in here offering to throw something your way as well as back you. Then yeah, we want to make sure you're getting your props too, bro.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's why we love doing this, though. It's not so much. I mean, I love promoting everybody, but I love even more when some networking or collaboration comes out of something that happened on one of my shows or in my group. People meet in the madness that might not have ever met any other way, and then they go out and they create something that's just badass. And yes, it's like I didn't have anything to do with it. I just hopefully I'm the guy made them meet.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's just that positive energy that comes in and makes gives a foundation, for people to do that,
I just want everybody to know this is the place. The comic related madness, that's the place where it all originates out from. They see me on the streams and they don't know about the group. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of people out here watching our Twitter people, they don't know anything about the Facebook group. And I don't blame the ones that hate using Facebook. I get it. But
yeah, it's a rough
that's
crowd.
why I created a group that isn't like all the other comic groups. You know? I mean, it's about networking and promotion, not can Superman beat the Hulk?
Yeah.
It's not, my political agenda on my book is this and that. And it's like, no, we just come out and talk about the book. You don't get, nobody gets all freaked out about anything in the madness. Everybody just promotes their stuff. It's awesome. I love it.
Awesome.
And yes, the art styles are sick, dude.
I believe it.
Without a doubt. Cowboys and samurais. Yes, indeed. Cowboys and samurais. We do. So, interior art. This is Mark now?
Yep. Mark's doing the whole book, man. Mark's I've been wanting to work with Mark for a couple years, but it just hasn't lined up. And he started doing he got blessed with the opportunity to do artwork for Scholastic Canada. And he was doing the artwork for Haunted Canada. It's like the Goosebumps up there. It's a big thing up there,
right? Right.
And so I'm like, dude, I want to work with you, but please go get your money, bro. And he was doing that series, and now, that kind of winded down. He finished up another like a 96-page graphic novel that he like painted, digitally, like every panel, and he's just like, dude, I can't wait to not paint. I can just do lines. I'm so excited to do your book. And with Mark, it's I know the book's gonna get finished because he already finished projects and
right.
Like 96 pages is a lot. Like a lot of artists would have tapped out already, and this guy's still growing strong and making it happen. So I'm excited, and he's gonna get married. And when he gets married, he's just gonna come back, feel relaxed, and just knock out the rest of this book. And Mark can turn some pages in, So
yeah, if you can see, I don't know if you can see his avatar right there, but
yeah,
I think he's showing off the tattoo right there. Yeah,
that looks cool,
tattoo
man.
in the middle of the back. The T does work out very well. Yes.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I love skulls and stuff. I mean, I'm a Punisher guy, That's like, like that skull logo was, like, oh, this is cool. That's the first thing that caught my eye as a kid. I looked past the Spider-Man and all that. I'm like, I want that guy with the gun and the skull. Like,
Yeah. Keep talking about it. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So, yeah, Punisher and Venom. I was like Wolverine a little bit too, and then Spider-Man when I was like a little kid. That's what I would. Those were my comic book heroes and stuff. And now, now it's great. I get to do.
I know. I told you that I do a lot of. I like to golf, right? This is my putter.
That's dope. Yeah.
That's the putter cover. It was actually my son's, but
Yeah.
he got something better.
Oh, what's
He got
better
a
than
different
that?
putter. He got a different putter that doesn't fit in this.
Oh,
So
okay.
I got I got the cover for mine
Oh,
because
there it is.
my putter does fit in it.
Yeah, that's
But
some like
yeah, man,
Casey Jones stuff right there.
it's
That doesn't
like
even look like you paid.
magnetized.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
the Punisher. That's
Yeah,
my putter. My putter is the Punisher, y'all.
I love it.
And yes, I can use that thing.
Yeah, I was saying
I
like
really
Casey
can.
Jones. You can use it like a Punisher, or you can use it like a sportsman.
Yes, I like the T styles without a doubt, man. Without a doubt, man. Look, I wish I could afford all the stuff that I see on all these campaigns all the time.
Yeah,
I mean, serious business. You guys put up so much cool stuff all the
yeah.
time. And I
If you,
sit here and I go, man, I wish I could get that and that and that.
and if you look on the bottom, that's my stretch goal. That's a surprise that I'm not really promoting that much right now, but it's a Donald DeLay cover. So if I hit 15K, everyone gets a Donald DeLay cover added to their order. It's not like it opens up, you have to buy it. No, I just put it in your shipping and send it off to you. You already paid for it.
So you're printing up a separate run just of Donald delays to throw one in every backer kit.
If I hit 15K, that would give me a
Huh?
comfortable place.
All right.
That's
You heard
where,
it. Y'all
because
heard it. You're going to get 2 books. You're going to get 2 books if this thing gets to 15. You
that's why
know?
when I win, everyone wins, man. And when everyone wins, I win. So it's a beautiful thing. So
There you
and
go.
the, and with Donald DeLay again, hey, this is what he looks like, and he's like, what do you want? I was like, make it fun, Donald. Let me get out of the way, dude. You had you have the magic, bro. Let me get out the way here. And then I had Brian, my colors from the Philippines, touch it up, and he's just getting all these artists like, here, take this guy, here, take this guy. Oh my god, I'm a fan of his. Yeah, I know, me too. So look, get it going, man. Let's do it. Let's bring out like with the marketing strategy for this is to make a book that looks so good, looks so interesting. Like it would, why wouldn't you want to buy it? Like, that's how I think when I create stuff, I also think of the customer. I gotta give you no option to not want to buy it. And that's
Yeah.
what I try to create. Like price is decent. Free shipping if you're in the USA. Hey, there
See,
you go.
that's what this one does right here. Makes me
Oh,
go click, 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 click.
yeah.
See? That's the one right there.
Yeah.
Preston, dang it.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
So
Uh,
yeah, that's where I'm gonna be here. I
all
can't
right.
dox myself, but that's where
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah. I appreciate that,
you know.
Pops. Yeah.
Yeah, when one of us is
Yeah.
winning, we're all winning. And when all of us, help each other out. I mean, that's really dude, a like, a share, a simple saying something in a stream that doesn't that isn't not about you, okay, right?
Yeah.
I'm in a different stream about somebody else, and it's just like, oh man, did you guys see the Preston cover on
Yeah. Yeah.
Richard's book? Little things like that go so far because now you've got a different audience that went, what? Richard's book? I didn't see Richard's book, and they're looking
Yeah.
because
That
Preston
does.
did a cover for Richard's book. You see what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
just one sentence in the stream can help somebody's project.
And yeah,
You
it's
never
just the
know.
littlest things
You
can really
Yeah,
turn it. Like when I had my launch stream, Cider just came out with the book, The Colossals. And I was like, why don't you come on and talk about your book? He's like, talk about my book on your launch stream. I was like, yeah, it's not about me, it's about us. If I don't sell a book, you sell a book. Because that's how it would be when I worked at not when I worked at, but when I bought a table, right? And I'm pitching my book. And if you don't like my book, oh, okay, you don't like Westerns? Well, what do you like? Oh, okay, because my friend over there, he's a good dude. His name is this, blah, blah, blah. You might want to check that book out. Or you like superheroes? Oh, across the way, this person has an awesome book. It's about this, but I don't want to mess it up. Like, hey, come here. They like superheroes, or whatever. I would just, you know, uh, refer them a soft refer to the next person, to the next creator. And that's how I always worked, and if I didn't get the sale, odds are someone got the sale or that person just didn't have money. you know
Right?
so it's just, they were just weren't interested at the time. But here's a card, here you go, blah blah blah. And at least they know you exist in the universe. So
Exactly. And now, where'd it go? Come back here.
yeah, definitely, Jay. You gotta ride for it, ride for the homies, man. Ride for everyone, man. We're stronger in numbers, especially with like CG too, man. And like we got to take care of our own because everyone's looking to try to get some kind of virtual signal off of you or try to get some clout by dissing you or attention or something. So I started just ignoring those people, man. I was just I'm cool off you, man. I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
argue. You're not gonna buy my book. I'd rather talk to my customers. I'd rather provide customer service. I had to change my whole thinking, because before I was like, F you guys, you guys ain't shit, blah blah blah. Then it's a lot of energy wasted that I could be like, like you said, Pops, just saying, hey man, did you see this guy's cover? Have you seen this guy's book? I rather invest my energy on that than waste it on some knucklehead that I'm not gonna sell a book to. So
oh, okay. I think I'm good now. I think I handled my business. All
yeah,
right. Pull that back up now. Let me see what we got.
there we go. Thank you, Pops.
You bet, man.
Pops is like, man, I'll support you, but I don't want to support you on I don't want everyone to support you on my credit card. Yeah, I get press to cover, but for me, not for everyone. So I get you, Pops. I appreciate that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
It shows 14 backers, but it ain't kicked down no money yet.
yeah. I noticed there's like a delay in it, but
Yeah. They
it
got
just
to go
is what
make
it is.
sure we actually have that money. I don't think it goes up there till they take it.
Yeah, Indiegogo, man, they're gangsters. Like, they got their cut. They get their cut right
Yeah.
away. So yeah, Malin's cool, man. I don't know Malin like that. I've been on his show a couple times. I think one time actually, but I I was on Fraga's show and he was on that show as well. And man, dude, guy has so much knowledge. And you know what's awesome is he shares his knowledge all the time. If he knows it, he'll share it. And if you're smart, you listen. If you're not, or you want to try something different, cool. You don't, he keeps it moving. And but how can you argue with a guy that what he did, like what 105K in one day? Like when someone like that talks, you might want to listen. And I'm just my ears are, So
Well, I mean, the first time I did this, I had Polito for the final panel on Sunday night for CromCon. Okay, and basically it was an instructional manual on marketing, on enthusiasm, on everything. I mean, if you've seen any of Polito's streams or anything, it's all fire. It's all turbo. Yeah. It's all fire. It's all and he taught us a lot. I mean, just straight out taught us a lot about just how to try and make this work.
Yeah.
And man, I couldn't thank him enough. It's like he didn't have to come out on, hey, I was nobody. I had never done a con. I had never done a show. I had a little group with like 500 people in it. And dude was gracious enough to come out and give me his time. I mean, it was like the big nail in the coffin at the end of the con. It was like, whoa, I got a headliner. I got somebody. Yeah. But he came out and he didn't talk about himself. He talked about how to do what he does.
Yeah, definitely.
He actually gave schooling advice, and it was awesome. And I didn't bug Brian for, to come out to every CromCon and da-da-da. But at the 1 year anniversary, I hit him up. I was like, yo, man, would you come out for the 1 year anniversary? And he came back out. So, I mean, you got to love the guys that are willing to impart their knowledge, their wisdom on the newbies. You got to love those guys, man, because, geez.
And those guys were, it feels like those guys were the ones that people like during like pre like Indiegogo, we'll say pre Indiegogo stage. You know, when you're at a Comic Con, those are the guys that talk to you. Those are the guys that, you know, like when I first started, you know, when I wanted to get into comics, I would see who had the best stuff, buy their stuff, and then try to pick their brain for knowledge. But after I bought their stuff, and they're so happy, like after you buy their stuff, they're like, man, you know, you know, they would answer pretty much any question and guide you along the right way. So,
Oh,
uh,
there it is. There it went.
it,
Ding ding. All right, you are officially at what, 7%? Oh, I guess I didn't make that much of a difference.
wow, everything's a difference, man. Believe me,
You're at 7% of the
we
8,000 flexible goal, but
yes, sir.
I got no doubt in 28 days with the right people pushing, we're going to get you there.
Yeah, I already
RJ,
know it's gonna be a grind. I already know, but I prepped myself for this. I relaxed. I you know had some free time. You know what I mean, and just relaxed and got ready. Got my head right. So now I feel right in the mind, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You know, I'm ready to go. You know, I know this is gonna be a grind, but that's the only way to get it is to grind. I'm not gonna sit
yep,
here and say, how come this guy doesn't platform me? How come this guy doesn't platform me? No, man, I'm just gonna get off my butt and do it myself. You know, and
yep,
with the
get
help of
out
you
there.
and other people, and you know, people are gonna if I put this book in front of enough people, they're gonna want to get it. And it's just when do they have money at the time did I, you know, I get it in
Mhm.
front of them. That's really that's
Well,
how I'm thinking. So either
we're,
that or
we're
they're
going
just
to
not a
give
fan
you
of westerns, you know,
we're,
or
we're going
something.
to give you a few names. We're going to give you a few names, a few shows to go on too.
Okay, cool, man.
Obviously, you already know about RJ at Critical Blast.
Yeah, I'm scheduled with him. I think Thursday. I got
Okay,
like six
now
shows lined up. You know,
are you going to be on Red Valkyrie?
I gotta call up Shay. I
Yeah,
got a
you
message
got to
her.
call up
Yeah,
Shay, definitely.
yeah.
Um,
Shay's awesome. She had me on for the mailing list, so that was cool. And she's like, you know,
yeah,
hey, when you're ready to go, like, I'd love to have you back. So, and I want to see her get up in a you know, because she does the
ah,
cosplay. So a
ah,
cowboy Shay would be cool, or whatever route
there
she
you
was gonna
go.
go.
There
So
you go.
yeah,
Cosplay
that
Shay,
would be fun.
cowboy, cowgirl Shay. I'm ready for
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I think she would like that too. That'd be fun, you know. So
Yes, and that's, it's like I feel like I'm like a lower echelon show, and you step up as you step up. You go like the Shay show, and then you might go to the Bancroft show, and
yeah,
it's like you get on with Billy and Niles, and you get on with Dan. It's like you just keep going up the ladder to the more popular and more
yeah,
watched shows. But I figure someday mine might be up there.
it,
I might be in the area of a Bancroft bump someday. you
yeah.
know?
I think Bancroft. Let me see. Let me check my calendar, man. I don't try to. Man, I don't. Please don't think I'm all Hollywood. I just want to make sure that
No, I
Bank.
want you to be on all these
All right.
shows, man. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's like
So tomorrow I'll be on Luke and Dutton. You know, Wednesday Critical
Luke
Blast
Stone.
yes, sir.
Luke Stone. Yep, I
Yep.
like Luke. Good dude.
Wednesday's Critical Blast at 5, and then Bancroft at 8. And then Thursday is
Nice.
gonna be Preston.
Oh,
So
there
and
you go.
then Friday I do my open mic where I have it I host it on my own channel with Fade and Nova Blast. So
Oh, all right,
yeah,
cool.
so yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm ready, man. I'm ready, and you know, so
Yep, you're
yeah,
gonna be just fine, man. If you're gonna be on all, you're getting all them shows, you're gonna be just fine. That thing is gonna be funded. I know that the money I just spent is gonna get turned into a book in my hands. I'm good.
yeah. Hopefully, hopefully 2 books, man. Hopefully 2 books, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That'd be great. That
Fifteen
would be
thousand,
a
y'all.
blessing, man. So, but yeah,
15,000. I want
definitely,
to.
yeah. So, like, when I put this book out, it's You know, even if we don't hit the flexible goal in time, I'm still gonna grind and get this funded. Like this is no surrender, no retreat, man. You know, this is like a commitment. That's why I also had to make sure I took the time off and relaxed a little bit, and you know, did what I needed to do, and now I'm feeling great, man. I'm ready for
How many
the.
people were on your sign up list?
I had 150.
Okay. Some of
So
y'all, I know you're watching. Get up in here, drop some money, look
yeah.
around.
And I need to put out another email, you know, and just let them know, hey, we're live, remember? You know, so but like
Yeah,
I said, it's that 150 it didn't happen at once. It happened periodically. So
right.
I'm imagining people are waiting on paychecks, people are waiting on this, people are waiting on that. So, you know, I'm here. We're always open for business. You know, this book looks too good not to get made, and I'm gonna make sure it gets made, hook or crook. You know, we're gonna get this done, man. So, and I don't mind even if I have to go out of pocket and make this happen myself. Like this book's gonna get made. So yeah,
Yeah, I just keep pushing, Jay,
yeah,
no matter what. I don't let any kind of setbacks in the show stop me. I lose a
yeah,
co-host or a show folds, and I just start a new show, and I just look for a new co-host, and I
yeah.
just keep rolling, man.
You have
I
to.
feel
You
like
have to.
my. I mean, it ain't. I'm not an artist. I'm not selling anything. All I'm trying to do is get eyes on people's projects. But for me, that's like I went from having nothing to do to having something to throw all my time into.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? And it was a worthy cause. The cons were down. Nobody was making money. The timing, I mean, it couldn't have been better. I found something to do, you know, and when I got something to do, I can do it 100% or more. I go all out, and that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing the fourth show on a Monday.
yeah,
There's no doubt, man. I have a blast. And yes, it is diehards that keep coming back. That
yep,
keep me coming back.
yeah. It's a marathon. The ones that are
Yeah.
gonna make money are the ones that survive the storm. You know, it's just you just gotta grind and grow and grow and grow and grow and consistency and like you know your channel it's already getting up there, pops. You just gotta continue to be consistent and you know
Well, that's what
that's
I try to do. I try to make sure I'm out here when I say I'm going to be out here.
hmm
Okay. I'm scheduled for Monday Madness. I don't care if I'm on my deathbed. I'm gonna be out here for Monday Madness because it's scheduled, and I believe that you do what you say you're gonna do.
yeah.
Even if I was gonna suppose I just had a really really bad day, and you know what, I quit. It
Mm.
still wouldn't be over until after CromCon at the end of the month. All of my obligations
Yeah,
would be fulfilled before I walked away. You know what I
right.
mean? I wouldn't just I quit and leave 30 people hanging. They're not going to be in a con this weekend. I wouldn't do
Mm.
that. You know?
Yeah,
I mean, even if I was that bent and beat, I would still be here through all my obligations, through every show I have scheduled, for every guest I have scheduled on every one of them shows. I would be here, you
yeah.
know? So anytime you hear me pissing and moaning and I'm just so sick of this shit, don't worry about it because I'll be out here if I told you I'd be out here. That's the
Yeah,
bottom line. And
yeah.
yeah, I love doing it. I mean, there's been CromCon, the day before CromCon is the worst day of the month every month. Okay. That's the day that, those people that weren't sure if they could really meet that time slot let you know that they can't and they want to switch with somebody else. Or,
Oh my
that's when
gosh.
all the stuff that's going to go wrong happens the day before. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've learned not to be online the day before.
See, you weather the storm. You're long enough. You learn tips and you figure it out. And,
Yeah. I
you,
mean, it's
and then
best
the
if I
show
just
goes
don't
on.
come out here and find out. And then the next day, somebody will be like, hey, man, I can't be out there. Okay, that's cool. I got somebody else that come out. No problem. And I just
Yeah,
roll through the show. I don't let it affect me. But I've learned not to pay attention to what's going on the day before the show because there's always something that just is designed to get my blood pressure up. Somebody's
Yes.
out there talking crap or whatever, there's always something. So I just learned not to pay attention the day before the show.
Yeah.
But
That'll
I have
work. That'll work. Yeah.
I have a blast with all you guys. There's
when
no
I did
doubt.
when I did the 12-hour stream, I was like, okay. I went out, I bought monsters, I bought beer, and I bought water, and I bought Jimmy John's sandwiches, so I could have a little snack and this and that. And yeah, man, it was all prep, man, ready to go. And I was like, okay, I'll start off with the water, and then when I get tired, I'll go to the energy drinks, and then I'll end the night with beer. And then that made me want to go with more beer. and then that a 12-hour stream turns into a 14.5-hour stream because we got to finish the 6-pack, bro. We can't just leave 3 in the fridge.
We just got Brian Christgow. We got the 6-Gun Gorilla in the chat. We got the 6-Gun Gorilla in the chat, and he said that's a sweet-looking Western right there, bro.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. I think.
Dude, how you doing, Brian? It's good to see you, man. You guys got to go check that one out too, man. 6-Gun Gorilla. That's some fire over there. Everybody knows.
I want to let me see if I can find it, because I remember the 6-Gun Gorilla was a print like a long time ago at WonderCon, and I actually I saw that, I was like, I need to have that, and I bought it. I want to show it if I can find it. Yeah.
All right. There you go, Brian.
Right.
Check that out, dude.
See? So
there you go, brother. I love it.
Yeah, man. And I was like, man, I met that guy. I kind of know that guy, because I probably asked him questions after I bought his stuff. And like I said, that was how creators were doing things, man. Like I would find someone that did something amazing and awesome, and then I'd be like, hey, let me go ask what he's doing. And of course, you got to buy their stuff too. You just can't be there picking their brain for nothing, man. You gotta, so
what?
Yeah, that was probably WonderCon. I want to say 2000, maybe. Oh man, I want to say 2016. It's been so long. Man, I gotta look on my badges and see when it was. But yeah,
dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, so
That
shout out to
freaking
Brian,
awesome.
man.
What do you think, Brian? Huh?
Yeah. So in a way, Brian planted a cool ass Western theme in my head that ends up being years later Devil from Talon Flats, because that art is just amazing. And I was like, wow, that was a cool Western, and I remember that Western too. So see, full circle, man.
There you go. Yep, we dropped the link for 6-Gun Gorilla up there.
Awesome, man.
Dude, Brian, this weekend, bro. Grand Rapids Comic Con. I'm going. My first con in a while. My first con since I started doing this show. This will be the first time I've been live anywhere since I started doing this a year and a half ago. Yeah. So I'm kind of excited, man. I really am. I'm going to have a blast. Will, I sent you the link, bro. You come out if you want. And yes, it looks nice. It's spoiling looking at this. There you go.
Yeah, man. And that was the goal, man. I just want to create first of all, create an awesome story. That's why I brought in Vince to help guide me with that. And then, I got an awesome artist. I got an awesome colorist. And I just want to bring, if I'm trying to get people's money, offering something for sale, I want to bring the best product I can possibly put together. And that's what I feel that I'm doing with the Devil from Talon Flats.
Yeah, and, I love it. And, I mean, even without Preston up in there just making that cover look so sweet.
Yeah.
Come on, Preston. What the hell, dude? The buzzards and everything, really?
Yeah. So,
look, that's just awesome. Yeah, I had to order that, and I made him sign it, too.
Awesome.
Yeah, I want it signed.
Okay. Yeah.
Definitely. Great stuff, man. I don't know about you guys in the chat, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Preston is a G.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like, because I feel that, I'm pretty much an unknown, you know what I mean? And so it's like I got to get some people that have some recognition and people that I'm fans of, because I'm a fan of Kane and White. I'm a fan of Preston. So it's like if I get if I have an opportunity to pay these gentlemen money to work on my project, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I ended up doing, man. And it works, man. How you doing, Will?
Good. As long as you feel that way. When I do my project, I'll let you pay Preston for me as well.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't afford them fucking rates.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know. Preston might just be as affordable as you need him to be.
He'll work with you. He works with all budgets, So
that's what I'm saying. He might be just as affordable as you need him to be.
Yeah.
My budget is zero.
You don't have a project, then, do you?
I'm still working on it. I just got one of the horror short stories I just finished. It's just the first draft. So
cool,
man.
I did the rough. Now I'm down to the first.
I'm trying to wait for John Running to tell me that his book is done so I can slap this manifesto on him to start mine.
Yeah, Preston's covers the cover I'm buying on Rocan. Because
cool,
I love Max's art, but I get all of Max's art inside, and then I can get Preston's cover on the outside. Plus, I got a sketch card from Preston coming from Tailless, and it's almost like I've backed, I don't know, like a few campaigns.
It's like you don't even have to back Preston's campaign. You can get Preston everywhere.
Yeah. Once an artist starts whoring himself out to everybody, you can just buy everybody else's stuff. It's like a win-win. Yeah.
I mean, dude, he killed that cover.
I love his art. And they were talking about Preston earlier today on the Morning Roast with Sugar Sim and Mike Jimmy back. Right. They get their second chance campaign going on for the book before Kryptonels, and
Escape the Border.
I can't remember what it was called because there was a bunch of stuff thrown in there, but he came up in the chat there, and his work is awesome. Hey, I got a whole house of action figures. I might be good.
Any coinage that works, y'all. Whatever works, right?
Mine was half paycheck, half stimulus. So that worked.
Undead Border. That's what it's called. Undead Border. That's it.
Awesome.
So yeah, man, it's like you don't think about it when you're a fan on the sidelines, but once you get involved in doing this, where you get out here and you actually talk to all these guys and you find out that all these guys really do care about each other. The whole community cares about each other. There's no barriers. Everybody's out trying to help each other in the CG community, and I love it. And that's why I declared myself CG. I didn't tell everybody, hey, you have to be CG to be in the con or to be on my show or anything like that. Me personally, I align with the values.
Yeah.
That's all.
I think CG should be stand for the flip around GC, which is just comics.
That's what the hashtag of my Twitter is. It's CG is GC. Comicsgate is good comics. That's what my hashtag is. So.
And if you don't like it, I'll see you next Tuesday.
Actually, I don't care if people like what I like. I don't like what everybody else likes. That's not, there's no universal scale of something that everybody loves. And
wait. I got to stop you on that one. Everybody loves boobs.
Large percentage, I would say.
Yeah, I can go with large percentage, but I'm going to tell you there are those people that are completely put off by them, and who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Those aren't people; those are drones.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying though. It's like it's sad. We know. Okay, if you guys are drawing something, you know if it appeals to your fans.
Mm.
Mhm.
If you're drawing something that isn't for your fans, that you're going for shock value, you know which of your fans are going to like it and which ones aren't. Okay, artists have a good idea of what their fans want to see, and when they break that outside that mold, they usually get more respect from those fans, from those same fans. Okay, always push the barriers. Always push the envelope. Always. Art has always been about pushing the envelope, not about being told what you're allowed to express.
Speaking of pushing, I have to push myself out because my guest showed up on my stream, which will be starting in about 10 minutes.
Who do you got? Who do you got?
I have Odin's new partner in crime, Connery,
Oh,
for the
all right.
for the shift.
Okay, cool.
So, Richard, it was nice meeting you for 30 seconds and a bunch of laughs. But
all right,
Pops will
You
tell
are going to be on his show, right?
the hell he is.
Well,
Yeah, he's going to be on my show. You're gonna tell them in the
we'll set that up
at the after party where to contact me, and it's real easy.
Cool. I look forward to it. Yeah.
All right.
But,
All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.
Peace, Will. You
all
too,
right,
man.
Will.
Will is like my co-host for CromCon. Comes out,
Nice.
helps me out. Like I say, but when you're out here for 6 hours, there's no guarantee the power is going to stay on the whole time, or that the modem isn't going to get unplugged by a rowdy kid, or anything can happen, right? So it's nice to have a co-host, somebody out here to keep the show going while I find my way back.
Yeah, when I did my 12-hour, I got the wife and kids and took her to her mom's house, and hey, yeah, I think you should visit mom. And so I just woke up, no kids in the house, no nothing, and we just ready to grind, man, do it, So
Yep.
I totally know what you're saying. It's all about the pre-plan. So, and I like what Brian said. We're not gatekeepers, we're gate openers, and that's like the truest thing that's the truest way to describe CG, is because when I came there, I came like back to comics because I was doing comics, I was doing buying tables and stuff like that. Then I had kids. I had the kids are expensive, and so I had to cut back on doing comics. I got everything right again, started doing comics again, and I was like lost. It was like, man, this is a different era. Like there's what I'm just walking around confused. And the nicest people were CG, and I remember I'm like, oh wait, these are supposed to be the bad guys. How come they're so nice to me? And then I was like, you know what? I'll just stay in the corner and lurk and see if they're mean. And I'll wait for the racism to come out. I'll wait for it. Then I'll say, there, I see it. And it never came. And everyone's like, hey man, you need help with this? Hey, you need help with the printer? This is what I recommend. Hey, it's like, I was like, you guys are supposed to call me a racist with like slang or something, a slur or something. But everyone was cool. Then I was like, wait, maybe I was lied to. And when I would question people about it, they wouldn't have a good enough answer for me. I was like, why do you say that? Well, it's because of this and this and that. Yeah, well, but you're only telling half the story. You're not telling the whole story. And just because a certain person does a certain thing shouldn't blanket statement in the whole group of people.
Right. That's kind of like racism, isn't it?
Yeah. And then I would tell people, hey man, I'm in chat groups in CG that have transsexual people, bi, gay, all that. No one cares. We're just talking about comics. And what comes.
Look, there are so many minority people. There's so many people from Brazil that draw for CG.
Yeah.
There's so many people, Mexican people that are in CG, black people that are in CG. It's like I kept hearing the stories, but it never matched up with the reality of what I saw.
Yeah. And then when I would question it,
people were helping each other. That's all I saw. And it's like, that's all I want to do. That's all I'm trying to do is help everybody. I get what these guys are about. You know, it was that simple.
And then when I would question it too, they would also like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you just don't. You just maybe you're just dumb. You're not. You're too dumb to get it. Let me explain this to you. Like,
Yeah,
here, let me save you, stupid little man. You know, I'm just like, geez, like I, I think I'm intelligent enough to know if people are trying to, like,
exactly.
so. But
And
I just, I forget it. And then, hey, CG came out and just showed me love. So when people show me love, I show it back, and that's where we're at now, man. I appreciate everyone that backed the first project, and I fulfilled, and I take pride in fulfilling a project that had no issues. I had no customer complaints. I went above and beyond, and the reviews actually came out, and people enjoyed that book. It wasn't just like, oh, he gave us a pretty project, but the book sucked. I mean, people liked the book. People enjoyed it. It was well reviewed, well received, and so I'm excited for this one because this one's the current Richard, the improved Richard, the storyteller Richard. This is where it's going to be at. This is the best I'm at right now. So yeah,
see, that's
see,
what I'm
see,
saying.
Brian.
I
Yeah,
was for a year. I was like doing the cons, and it was like hearing the stories, and then I started talking to people. I
yeah,
just started actually talking to them, interacting with the Comicscape people, and it's like, there ain't nothing wrong with these guys.
yeah,
I mean, they're all out here. They do more to help each other than the people on the other side do to help each other. It's like the people on the other side are all in competition with each other.
hmm,
They're all
yeah,
cutthroat. They all got something crappy to say about each other. And then you come over to the CG side, and all you see is people giving each other a hand up, giving each other suggestions to help make their campaign look better, suggestions for different perk tiers,
hmm,
offering to do art for each other, offering to do cross promotions, all that stuff, man. And that's what I'm
yeah,
about. Okay, that's what the
yeah,
madness has always been about. So I was like, okay, everybody, I think I'm CG, and everybody went, yeah, pops, we know. I didn't even
yeah,
make a splash. It didn't even make a dent, man. I had one guy that got really mad at me, said he was gonna cancel me in all my shows.
yeah.
But
That's
I
crazy.
mean, everybody that was CG was like, yeah, pops, we know.
Yeah.
We know you are. We've known for a while. It just took you a while to figure it out, and it's true. It took me a while to figure out that, yeah, I'm kind of like they are. The bad
Honestly, all
guys.
all I lost was Facebook creators that never helped me out anyway. You know, now they don't talk to me, but they're good. They never helped me out anyway. You know,
Right. That's what I
everyone
mean.
that
They
helped me
didn't help.
out and was
That's
cool
what
to
I'm
me, they're
saying.
still there. So I don't,
They,
it's no loss to me. Like the cancer cut itself out. Great.
that's
It was
why
amazing.
that's why I like to see there's some groups that I can share my shows,
Hmm.
like I can share my show to a Facebook group. There are 20 or 30 of them that are just totally cool and let me put whatever I want in their groups because they know what I'm trying to do, which is, show everybody's content. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get everybody seen. Then there are those groups who, even though it's okay for some people to promote over there, it's not okay for others. And those are
I
the
seen
ones where
that.
you just got to
Yeah.
draw the line as in, are you trying to help the community or are you trying to help yourself? And
Yeah.
there's a difference.
I made a comment on Facebook about that, and like it had like 27 to 30 likes. I'm like, oh, so I'm not the only one that feels this way about pretending to help out indie artists, and then you reject when they
Yes,
post and trying to get their, So that's
yes.
funny, man. But
So, I go down the list when it's time to share. When I start the show and I go down the list, I know I'm in a whole bunch of groups, but I know there's 20 solid ones that I can
nice,
post this link to, and they'll let it be in their group where people can see it.
nice,
You know,
nice.
and those are the ones that I share my stuff to, and the rest of them, oh well, they can come to the madness and find us.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
I mean, I yeah, I've been accused of being a gatekeeper too. I ain't gonna lie. There are those people that have um overstayed their welcome, ruined their friendly response by being particularly rude to me personally.
Hmm.
And yeah, I won't promote those people.
Yeah,
I'm not going to promote somebody that was intentionally an asshole to me personally. Yeah, you probably won't see that guy in the madness. That doesn't make me a gatekeeper. That just makes him an asshole.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I bet you, if
You
that
know, if he's
person
cool,
were to,
I'd be showing his stuff, right?
yeah. But I bet you if that person was to talk to you and like, hey, you know what? Maybe I came in a little strong, you know, like and hash it out with you. You'd be on the next show, depending on what it
Well,
was.
I've,
So,
I've had people that I've allowed to come back into the madness that have been cool. I've had people that have allowed to come back into the madness that doubled down on the shit in the first place, got them booted. You know, you never know. I'm not against extending an olive branch, but I won't do it twice.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not against giving somebody a second chance. There will not be a third.
Yeah. That goes back to wasting energy. You know, it's just, maybe you're better off over there. I'm glad you exist, but I can't have you existing in my area.
Exactly. You know,
So,
and you know, most everybody understands that. My door's open to everybody if they're cool to me, and that's all. And this platform's just going to keep growing, and we're going to keep getting out there and being seen by more and more people. And the smart move is to be nice to Pops.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't even have to like me. Act like you like me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
yeah.
I just want to have fun. You know that. I come out here with you guys. I have a blast. That's all I want to do. Preston, sign my cover.
Yeah. That was actually on the signature. It's supposed to be my signature. So
yeah, I know.
Like, I need to put
I'm
that.
I'm just messing with him, dude.
So I might have to like ship it to him and have him sign it and you ship it to you or something. But we'll get creative for you, Pops. We'll make something happen, man.
If I could get him to sign that, I'd be indebted to you forever, no doubt.
Yeah.
Preston's one of my guys, man.
Because I know that would make you happy, and I'm all about customer service. So we'll figure something out to make it work. You know. I'll probably just give Preston a couple copies and have yours in there and say, here's a mailage. Here's an extra box. Send it to Pops when you're done. You know, sign it, send it to Pops when you're done. Thank you. We'll make something like that happen. So
that would be freaking awesome. Richard, we're gonna have you out again before it's over. We're gonna have
definitely. It's gonna be a grind, Pops. So I look forward to talking with you again, and you know we're gonna get these numbers up and continue to grow as you will. So
yeah, I was gonna say the CromCon this month is gonna be Europe, but I don't know what's up with the pre-show, and who knows what the Monday Madness the day after will be. So we'll definitely get you on that weekend.
Okay.
One way or the other, you know, make sure we get you out before your campaign ends for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man. Thank you, Pops.
You bet. Anything else you want to tell the people on the way out the door, man?
Just back the book, and if this book is for you, then back it. If not, there's plenty of other indie people out there. Back one of them, man. We appreciate your money. We appreciate your support, and man, dude, we just value you. So, you know that's it. If you don't back me, back someone indie, man. Let's keep this comic books moving. You know.
Yep. There you go.
Keep the entertainment going. So.
And if you know somebody who is into the cool ass westerns,
please share it with
them about it. Tell them about it. That's how we do this.
Yes, sir. Free shipping in USA. So that's makes it easy.
I backed it.
Yeah.
I backed it. Y'all need to back it too.
Let's do it.
There you go. Richard, it's great talking to you, brother. I will see you again for sure in the near future.
Definitely. We'll do this again, Pops. Thank you for having me. And thank you to the chat for engaging with us and just all the compliments, man. I appreciate you guys.
All right. You have a good night, sir.
All right. You as well. Thank you.
Peace. Oh, Brian's still over here talking. My attitude is that I won't try to thwart the people who call us all kind of vile names, but I won't help them. There you go. See, that's what I'm saying. You know, I mean, cancel me? Okay, I just won't talk about you. There, I'm canceled out of your existence. I'm not talking about you anymore. That's how you cancel me.
That works.
All right. I'm checking out. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for tuning in to all these different shows tonight. It was a blast. It was kind of fun. If you missed earlier, oh, yes, the Corey Steger cover that I got from Matt Knowles and Steph Cannon. Heirs of Isildur, Corey passed away right after cutting the music tracks for this campaign. This was the memorial cover, and I was more than happy to back this. We dedicated CromCon 13 to Corey's memory, and I can't wait to get that music. It was the last music dude put down before he passed, and if you didn't get that, can't get in on that campaign, y'all need to get a hold of Matt. That's some good stuff too. And anybody that gets that cover right there, some of the proceeds go toward the surviving members of the family. So, good stuff over there. Check that out too. I'm getting out of here. Richard, it's great talking to you. You guys all have an awesome evening, and I probably won't see you till Friday at the Madness Art Auction right here on Comic Talk with Pops Van Zandt. Peace.
Okay, for you, Rush, 2112. Neil Peart, one of the great drummers of all time. Study up.
Are we going to be goofing off like this every day?
We're not goofing off. We're creating musical fusion.